Dispose of this annoyance at once.
Dodge roll. Dodge roll.
Yeah, this is how we're starting. Hey, everybody. I'm Dead. Got Cave here.
Hi, how you doing?
And this is Eternal Strands. This is a game that I just kind of... I troll around, looking at new game stuff coming out, and I saw this, and it looked interesting. This is actually the...
Yeah, it's all about looming. It's all about looms. Weaving. Strands.
Yeah, I mean, the first... To be the quest we're doing is the loom gates. But yeah, this is a kind of a debut game for a new studio out of, I think, Quebec. I'll put it on screen if it's not. But yeah, we were supplied this code for this pre-release part of the game, and we are also a little limited in what we can show just because embargo stuff. They don't want to show off more than the demo that they just released. Because if we do play this and this looks interesting to you, there is a demo available right now on Steam and Epic Games. The game is coming out on console, but the demo's not available on console. Yeah, so I figured just hop in, show this off. If I were to describe this, it would be, just to be the most reductive and least charitable I can be, what if your D&D game was Breath of the Wild mixed with Shadow of the Colossus?
I like half of that.
Yeah, so...
For those who don't know, I don't enjoy Breath of the Wild. It's not a Zelda game. Paint it as anything else, and it would be fun. But for me, it is not a Zelda game.
Well, alrighty.
And it's very frustrating to me.
Yeah, don't you have noticed, collective materials, crafting, it's, a game released in the last decade.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, one thing that I really like is the style. I feel like a lot of the smaller studios take advantage of the fact that they're smaller studios to not put as much effort into the art style. Not all. There are some beautiful-ass games that have come out, and honestly, this is one of them. This is very nice to look at.
Yeah, I think it has really great... Sorry. Really great, art quality, but I think the, art direction is a little... something I've seen 100,000 times before.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a fantasy game set in a fantasy world where you do fantasy things.
Yeah, so... we, as this character, Bryn...
Borderlands almost looked exactly the same as everything else.
Yes, this is Bryn. She's our lead. And she is a weaver, which is what they call magic users. In this world, there is a enclave. There's a group of magic users called the Enclave, and one day, all magic started going fucking buck wild, destroying everything, and led to a bunch of wars. And eventually, that calmed down, and the Enclave sealed itself off from the rest of the world. And any weaver who wasn't a part of the Enclave, things started getting really bad for them as everyone blamed them. We, as Bryn and the members of her little weaver group, decided to go to the Enclave to figure out, just see what we could fucking learn. See what's up. Getting there, we got inside the Enclave, which is behind a massive fucking magic wall. And now we are inside that magic wall for the first people to ever be in here since it went up. And given that description, how long ago do you think those events happened?
I'd say 80 years.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's my best guess. Because the way they're talking about it, the way they're describing it, it feels like something that should have been centuries ago. But it was literally no, there are people who are still alive who know what the Enclave was and remember being in it.
The reason I said 80 years is because the distrust and hatred felt like something that this character would have gone through, and that really implies to me that it was a lot more recent. So between 50 and 100 years, I'll go smack dab in the middle-ish, 80. And the fact that I was right is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, they never actually say the actual date. They say oh yeah, 50 years, but it's been implied. But the way they're talking about it, it feels like it's longer than 50. It's just 50 was the last time anything of note happened. And I've just been going with 80 because that seems appropriate. Yeah, then we got these nerds.
I like the ambient noises that we're getting. How far are you into the game to get into this area?
This is about an hour.
Okay, so this is kind of like starting area-esque.
Oh yeah, this is straight up the starting area. This is the prologue area, which is what they show off in the demo and what they asked us to kind of limit the Let's Play stuff is before actual release. Ah.
And that's actually something that I will say to anybody who is like, if you're relatively new to gaming like this, try the demo. Like, if a company is putting out a demo, that means they're confident in their product, and that means it's probably a good game.
Don't
So,
you
you have a-
Christ game.
What?
Like so I have not played super far into this. It's just making blanket statements like that is always. I'm always worried.
It's not a blanket statement. I said probably. Like, seriously, Dad.
If any studio puts out a demo, they're probably confident. Whatever.
Yes,
we'll figure it out.
probably.
I'm going to be writing a review of this for next week. Yeah, this is a lot of the prologue area.
My big thing is, if there's a demo for something and you're interested in what it looks like, give it a try. Give the demo a try. Give the demo a try and see what you think. There are some companies that have put the entire game out as a demo just so that you don't waste your money if you don't like it.
Yeah, but that was like back in the 90s.
Yeah.
When gaming was real. Oh, fuck. Invisible ones, right?
I like that. I like the invisible. Because it is just invisible enough that if you aren't ready for them, they'll get you. Unlike, say,
Yeah. Yes.
God, what was the game? Oblivion's invisibility, where it was like super obvious outline at all times. So it was only useful for the player to be invisible. Ooh, I like that you can trap the enemy inside the things.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I have two basic powers. There's ice and then kinesis, basically. Yeah, let me go up and show this off because there's a bomb plant up here that I can grab.
Ah, so you can't just throw a rock at them?
No, I can, but
Oh, okay.
bomb plant.
Bombs.
Oh, and a thing.
That actually reminds me, I was talking to a friend about playing, they were building a new Pathfinder character, and they're like, I don't know what to play. I want to play something that's really challenging to build, and, if I do it right, I'll be really powerful. And I was like, oh, so you want to be an alchemist? And then he just said the word bomb.
Just bomb.
Bomb.
Boom.
And I was like, yeah, go to hell.
But yeah, so you see that I'm picking up stuff. I have very limited resource slots, and these are all used for crafting. You craft you can reforge to bump your armor, and so that you currently have, you can find blueprints in the world to get new stuff. You can then also take any resource, turn it into camp supplies, and then use that to upgrade the camp that we started in.
Ah, that's
Because
cool.
at this point in the game, they just started opening up the crafting stuff. And
Can you store excess resources?
you can. Yeah, there's a little stash you can do it. The little stash you can do back at your camp.
I saw that blue resource, and color is always value in these kinds of games.
Yeah.
You're coming up on the arc of the
Oh, that looks
Strands.
dangerous.
Yep.
With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
I have to skin them. Little cutscene, and that. Get ready for that fucking front flap to just flap for everything.
Go nuts.
Every time we get a new angle, that shit's flapping.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
I will also say it's a
There's someone talking in her head.
yes. You see a little thing in her ear. When we get to a shot of her next, you might be able to see a little thing in her ear because she has a fantasy
Oh.
earpiece.
You
What's
pissed him
happening?
off. Ah,
Retrieving the
I think I see it.
carapace is going to
It's
be
mostly covered by
trickier
her
than I
hair,
thought.
but I think I see it. Wait, where's my sword? Sword?
But I don't got no sword no more.
Guess I'll just step on you. Or God, he's gonna use a tree.
And he had to grab the thinnest tree.
That did look good though.
Is she really ready to fight that thing?
Yeah, and to be clear, the whole party is in your ear. They had to explain a device earlier that actually is meant to,
When you're ready, you can
like...
climb the arc to attack it from different angles.
Ah, shit.
Magic
Oh,
isn't
no, damn it.
coursing through that patch of skin anymore.
Didn't mean to do that.
Move on.
Yeah, you see all the purple areas on them?
That's it.
Yeah, those are the areas we gotta,
Hit
like, hit.
exposed skin with everything you've got.
Fuck in there. Fuck your shins.
You don't need shins where you're going.
Get off of me, you little shit.
That's my thigh meat. Oh god, you're hanging onto his butt flap.
Yep. And like every other game where you have to climb a giant monster, the climbing controls are finicky.
That's always a shame. Of course, climbing controls are finicky in most games. Like, everybody praised Assassin's Creed's climbing controls. I fucking hated the early ones.
Oh yeah, the early
Like,
ones were...
Up until 4, I really feel like
Damn it.
it just...
Piece of shit.
I'm gonna crush you. Oh god, that looked visceral.
And I'm still in his hand.
Stop holding my hand, God.
God, Jessica. Too clingy.
Just a call.
Ah, God, I could barely fucking see anything.
Well, yeah, you were in a tree.
Let me just... Let me hang out on you for a second.
I need a moment to catch my breath.
Yeah, weirdly enough, standing on him is sometimes a lot, like, safer and more stable than trying to cling onto him using the mechanics. Yeah, it's especially hard for any of the climbing controls when you're, like, going over the... When you're, like, going over, like, a curve.
Mm-hmm.
Stab you in your titties.
He's about to grab you again. Oh, never mind.
Was
You're
about
gonna have to get some of that belly armor off of him.
Yeah. Just give me a sec to catch my breath.
Just standing on your back, dude. It's okay.
Oh, damn it! Too low. Come on. Fuck your life.
Now that's how it's done.
You are unstoppable.
Whew, okay.
Worry we might lose our chance to get
So,
the
how did that feel, that fight?
You secured
'Cause
Honestly,
like
it-
these kinds of fights, the big thing is the feel.
Any concerns
Yeah,
about using
it-
the arc on Strand?
like,
Tom?
it was a little easier because that was my second time doing it.
concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable.
But it is...
We
It
should
felt all right.
That
Like,
Strands into your mantle, Bryn.
like all the like climb controls were a little bit funky, and it is like very easy to just like get on top of him and just kind of stand there.
I love that his crotch flap is just full curled up.
Oh yeah, just
You gotta love physics engines.
yeah, you do what you can, and sometimes what you can is just that, just full scorpion your dick flap. Alrighty, from there we have to head back to camp. Because this is actually going to be up to a part that I don't think I have actually done yet.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and so you see that like little patch of like weird purple-green mist? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit'll kill you. That's something called Tangle. Which is...
So it's malice.
Yeah, basically. It's just something to be like, hey, don't go here, plot things.
This area is off limits for now. Deal with it.
Yeah.
It's the visible invisible walls.
Yeah, and then there are second visible invisible walls. Where actually I think I showed here. Yeah, this. If I try to go beyond this, I will just disapparate and reappear back here.
So it's like the fog in Strahd.
Yeah, kind of, but we get to like expand it out. Like that's actually what this entire quest is. We're trying to open up a loom gate, which is, you know, the teleport fast travel things. Mm-hmm. And
Because every system has them.
yeah, and doing that will open up the scry, which is their mechanic for how you can die and come back to life.
Did it just give you more healing potions?
Yes, because I'm back at camp. You know where I come back?
So is that on a timer, or can you just do that infinitely?
You can go back to camp whenever you want. But there is a passage of time. 2 day, 1 night, and then things change as time goes on.
Every time I see Enclave, I just start thinking about Fallout. Just like, President Eden is going to be talking to us soon. Understood.
Alrighty, so here's some of our party. We got human, furry,
it has a name.
off-brand tiefling,
Nephilim, please.
second off-brand tiefling.
Nephilim, please. Now that's a furry.
Yeah, weird, fucked up bull thing that obviously you can pet.
Of course, it's big and fluffy.
Yep. Bird woman.
Feathery.
No, she's a bird. She can fly. But her wing got fucked up, so she couldn't really fly anymore. And then your average third child of a mercantile family. Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't even need you to click on them. I know what you're describing.
Yeah, that was the first line of dialogue they said to me. I went up to talk to them and I was like, "Hey, tell me about yourself." And they're just like,
I'm just your average third child of a mercantile family.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
This game has some writing choices.
That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, because here in camp, it honestly feels like I'm playing a really weird dating sim.
Well, I mean, obviously, pretty much every game of this style in this era has to have romance mechanics. And by romance mechanics, I mean, you talk to this person 5 times, therefore you want to have sex.
Yeah. If you choose the right 3 dialogue options, then the game will say you're in a relationship. This will affect nothing.
Oh, dude, that frustrates me so much when a game does that, because it's like, especially when it's like, oh, we're not even going to ask. We assume that's exactly what you want. It's just like, I just wanted to learn about their backstory game.
Yeah, so you saw the cutscene earlier, like the in-engine cutscene. This is the majority of the progression in the game.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes.
Yeah,
And with
the majority
the-
of
why don't
story
we
development,
check
character
on
development,
the
all of it
reason
happens
we
in
need
these.
the Saloon Gate?
Which art-wise,
I'm okay
I
with
think
that.
looks really good. I do like the art. Like the design is very bland, just kind of fantasy. Fucking 5e fantasy stuff. But I do think the art is very good.
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
The point is the person who goes out in the
keep
field
that
and
in
does the
mind.
dangerous stuff.
So what she's saying is, you should do even more work.
Yep. The bird
Bitch.
woman was our point, but then she got her arm fucked up by tangles. And now me, the person who just fucking joined, is the point.
The patch is ready.
Because I'm
sacrificial
expendable.
The debris at the loom gate.
You're the sacrificial lamb.
Excellent work.
I mean, that does make sense why they're,
Time
like,
to take a
treating you like they can
well-earned
order
rest
you
while the band
around.
Heads into the hollow.
You're the new guy. You're the fodder.
Well, that's the thing. They're not really treating you like they're treating you like you'd be ordered around in the same way that any video game protagonist is treated like they can be ordered around. They're making
Yeah,
a point. They're making a point throughout the story. Anytime you talk to anybody, it is, yeah, this group treats me better than my last one because my last one tried to kill me.
We've got this.
Yeah,
And
I get that, and it's like it's great for internal error.
Alright.
I can't play RPGs like this because I can't get into the main character's head,
Okay.
because it's always one of two things. Either they are the blankest slate of blankiest slates, but they do have opinions and choices that you might not necessarily agree with because they facilitate the narrative always. Or there's like a 5-page backstory I have to read, and I always forget half the shit I'm supposed to have read.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, and it's even worse in JRPGs when you don't get to customize the character at all, because then it's a novel. Like
I'm fine. I'm fine with I'm fine with the character like being just a character, and not being a fucking blank slate that you have to be able to. You have to be able to like decide everything of, but they're both fine.
I see. I play RPGs to basically like like hyper optimize characters
Bryn,
and like
awake.
play as someone else.
Careful
You know,
Okay.
with that.
like, but I don't play them to have next to no
Won't go back to
control
camp
over the
today.
character. It's why
the
I'm
rest of the
actually
band
really
still with us?
frustrated that
We're all here.
most modern RPGs are like, yeah, there's a one-line leveling system. You can get these stats, and I complained when it's one of the things I complained about with Slime RPG. How like Isekai as a slime is like the most customizable character that you could get, just based on the abilities you gain. And most RPGs nowadays are like, you can get access to these abilities and upgrade them, and that's it. Nothing else.
Well, the slime
I
one isn't
miss-
exactly a great example because you're playing as Rimuru in that, and Rimuru is a very concrete character.
Yes, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's one of the things I was hoping for. I was hoping for customization options,
Couldn't have
but
done it
I didn't get them.
Actually,
And you see what I mean by
and-
fucking off-brand tiefling?
I didn't expect you. to have such a
Nephilim,
deft
please. We
hand with
play
magical
Pathfinder,
combos.
damn it.
No one will know what we're talking about.
That's a Strix. I have no idea what the furry is.
He's a League of Legends character. I don't know.
I'm not.
Oh, I think all of these could be League of Legends characters, honestly.
Not to distract from the victory, but something.
I
happened
think pretty
to
much
God.
everyone in the middle
saw
is too
Well,
is not ridiculous enough to be a League of Legends character.
I could see them having like cool ass armor or something.
I can see them being characters in Arcane.
Ah,
Maybe.
yeah.
the figure was
Especially with
masked
that
and
face
standing at the
paint.
edge of the camp.
Yeah.
Or tattoo,
watching
whatever's on her face.
Oh yeah, it's
Before
very
he
Echo.
disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave,
But no,
we
I
need to
miss
find
the era of the Final Fantasy RPG where like you'd get like 17 jobs and be able to mix and match abilities. Like, I hate to say it, but it's one of the few things Final Fantasy X did right. The sphere grid was so much fun because not only was it a path that you could like navigate and pick different routes, but you could also add custom spheres, and it was great.
Yes, Cave, I'll let you choose the dialogue option.
Which one's Dom?
Dom is the guy tiefling.
Okay, and which one's Sev?
Furry.
Okay. I'm deciding now if I like either of them.
Based on the three lines they've heard, based on the three lines you've heard them say collectively.
No, entirely on appearance. Like Dom looks like he's like Dom in this moment looks like he's actively trying to seduce every character on the screen
Yeah.
just by standing there.
For reference, Dom
Where-
is the guy who Dom is the guy who weaves our scarves that let us do new magic.
Cool. Sev looks like he's sad. Like, he just looks like
I'm
he's just like,
guess.
nobody ever listens to me. So I'm going to say I'm with Sev because he looks like nobody ever agrees with him.
Yeah. It's like, I pierced my tusk not realizing the nerve endings inside would really hurt having metal in them.
Sev has a.
That's why I didn't do the
We
other
need to
one.
set up a watch for camp.
Yeah, I did one. It really hurt. I thought it was just like, initial pains. I did the second, and then I was done.
Any expectation of a warm welcome is off the table.
They've been living under the veil for almost 50 years.
I'm here too, guys.
Yeah. We can only have six character. We can only have six portraits on screen at a time.
All the same, we can't. Just
I expected them to just like disappear again as soon as they stop
don't know
talking.
Who they are or what they
I
can
did
do.
too. I did
If they
too.
do mean
Just
us
Lane,
harm,
whatever. You're
I need to
fucking here, I
investigate
guess.
what we're dealing with.
Friendly or hostile?
Like
If
one thing I
they're
will say,
hostiles, we
I'm
need to find
all
them.
for like main characters being females.
And the good news is,
Like
fixing the
I
wound
like no.
didn't
So
just
many
get
video
access to
games are like male leads,
expanded our
and I'm always
story's
happy
reach.
whenever I see this is a
So
female
spies
lead
are somehow
led
connected
story.
to the Enclave's tapestry.
I like to see like compositional balance, genders, all that stuff, but I love seeing a female lead. Just because
This means you not
they're
only
more
have
aesthetically
access
appealing
to
than
the
men.
main gate, but you can safely
That's a joke.
explore
That is a
further.
joke.
Incidentally,
That's
our
like
maps indicate
I like to
that
see a
there is
female lead just
village
because it's a
beyond
story
the
that's not
hollow,
often
a large
explored
swathe
at
of
all.
wetlands known
Yeah.
as Dredger's Mire.
Like
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsiders there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two.
So it wasn't just because I'm the sacrificial lamb. Got it.
This is a thing that I do find a little irritating with the dialogue. They feel the need to explain everything.
We'll make sure you have a key
Well, yeah,
swatch to connect any other loom gates to this
It's
one.
better than most JRPGs.
That's not...
All right, we're gonna spend 40 minutes explaining the thing we just explained. Okay, you got it? Okay, we're gonna explain it one more time.
No, but like they will do the thing of like, you and I both know that this is happening, but could you explain into detail a little bit more for the audience?
Yeah. There are ways to write that don't come off as lazy. as lazy as that.
Here to brief. I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested
Like,
hills of
I really hate
lies
the,
wetlands known as
you know,
Dredge's
I
Mine.
already know this, but can you explain it again? Unless they're like actively being like, yeah, my friend doesn't know what's going on. Can you explain for them? And the friend just looks at them like they're an idiot. Like, that's the only time I like that line of dialogue. Just because it's like, obviously, you didn't pay attention during the meeting brief.
Minerals and metals before the surge.
Yeah, for me, just like this, like them sitting there, it's like, oh, well, it's obvious why you found that thing there because of this, this, and this. Just having to explain everything, I feel like they put a lot of work into the world. They like got to a place that they felt comfortable with, and they were like, okay, we need to explain this to everyone.
Which is where I might find that masked figure that was watching me.
It's possible. Regardless, do you?
Like, as a storyteller, I get it. Like.
Thanks for the info, Lane.
You remember when I just put those like glowing crystals in that cave, and it was like, how come nobody wants to know what the glowing crystals are, or how they get used, or anything like that?
I'm not exactly.
Yeah, but that's because.
With a hammer.
But yeah, like there's a difference between a tabletop role-playing game and a video game cave.
Yeah, I know, but I can understand the need to give you that information. Like, you put work into this little piece of, like, this little detail. You want everybody to know that you did the work.
Yeah, you could do that as like ancillary dialogue in a dialogue option that they opt into.
How is this different?
I mean, you're right.
Putting me back with the scry.
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you might have collected on your expedition. Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
So they're explaining an upgrade that will let me keep all of the materials I collect when I die.
Thanks, Lane.
Because currently, as it is, I can when I die, I can like store 3 slots of art, like 3 inventory slots, basically.
Do you die a lot?
I've died once.
Okay. Gotta love upgrades that like don't apply because of skill. Like, that upgrade is there. It's for the people who aren't good at this style of game, or don't play a lot of video games and don't want to be screwed over.
Yeah, and you'll see like this little slip of paper right there, like the 5 of 24. Yeah, that's basically codex entries, just like, you know, things that explore like the history of that area, things that explore the things that like flesh out the world a little bit, or like give some other piece of history. You collect those to unlock information about the map, which you just saw, and the map it's not the worst map I've seen, but it's not the best either. Like, it tells you where you are, basically. And that's about it.
Great. I hate those kinds of maps.
It looks good, but it's not, like, super useful.
I will take a vague green outline that actually has, like, useful information on it over, here's a pretty space.
Yeah.
You can vaguely look at it at the top corner of your screen. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
It's like, you might as well not give me a map.
Oh, cloth
like
is actual
Skyrim's
cloth
map.
there. That freaked out even harder than the other one.
Is like, Skyrim's map is like almost useless to me. Because it's too much information. Zoomed out too far.
Yeah.
Like, you can't highlight, oh, this is the road that you would take to get to this settlement. It's just, yep, there's a settlement. I'm going to place a marker and I'm going to start running.
Yeah, you can't do rocks.
I threw a rock at him.
Oh, and then this is the other thing. If you ever get lost, you can hit the up arrow key on the up on the D-pad, and it will like pop out this little spark trail that will begin going off in the direction you need to go. It will go in a straight line.
So useless.
It'll give you the basic direction, but then it has to like cool down, and then you're just kind of sitting there waiting for it to cool down if you don't understand like where you're going or what the fuck anything is. Can I get in here? Yes, I can. Stuff. Okay. It's probably just gonna be crafting materials, but hey, fucking I need everything I can get.
I don't like that those shitty containers require 2 hits.
Yeah, a lot of things require more hits than you think they should.
Yeah, I don't like it. And I don't know why I don't like it. It's not like it's that much longer.
You hearing that? Oh, fuck. Yeah, they're
I'm here.
big boys just running around now. That's fucking great. Let's get some fucking materials, son.
Wait, can you throw a bomb at him first to start the fight?
I don't have bombs.
Will that do anything? No, back.
Oh, bomb
Go back.
plant.
Yeah, there's bomb plant right there.
Let's fucking find out.
Like, let's see if that does anything to his armor or anything.
Hey, numbers came up, and he did
Numbers
not care.
came up. He did not even notice. That's kind of dumb.
Well, they're
Oh,
fucking.
but he's got his weapon now.
Die. Yeah, these things, like things in this world, do a lot of damage, but they don't have a lot of durability.
Mm-hmm.
Well, time to fuck up your ankles again, son.
We're cankle hunters.
Haha. Yeah.
Oh, this seems to be doing a lot more this time.
Yeah, I guess now that he's like
Have a lot
awake.
more- Like, armor's the same, but...
No, armor's different. They didn't have the shin armor.
Oh, yeah!
Sorry, this thigh armor, actually. Ah, piss.
I'm gonna crush you. I hope you know that, right? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that is like
was
a quarter of
so
your health.
harder. That was... He hurt you far more that time.
I am almost out of stamina. Oh, out of stamina.
You were out of stamina.
Give me your other foot. Get in there. Come on. Fuck you. Hey.
No. You're not grabbing me again. That hurt.
He's a lot tougher this time.
Yeah, he's taking a lot more of a beating.
Oh, got him in his gooch.
Click to the gooch. Click to the gooch.
Yeah, you see what I mean about finicky? Oh, Christ.
Oh, that is. Whoa.
That is disorienting.
There's a point for you right there. If you are motion sick easily, don't play. Be careful.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ.
Ow. Oh, fuck. You need a potion.
Yeah, Christ.
Oh, God.
Help me. Help me, Jesus. Get you. Get your fucking
You wish
kidneys.
you could reach the small of your back.
Kidney shot. Pause. Kidney shot. Oh, got that. Cool.
Yeah.
Get up to your fucking
And now
dome.
time for your rest spot.
Yep. There's the nape of his neck. Oh, damn it. I said let go. Stop climbing on his fucking headdress. Oh, Christ.
Whoop. God dang it.
Okay, I do not like that.
That is his dark orb thing. Probably best just stay on the ground so you can dodge it further.
He fired that through himself up into his own back.
Yep, to get you. He's tired of you clinging like a dingleberry.
Let go of my fucking taint hairs.
You nasty little critter.
Flip around. Okay. And now the safe space. Oh, Jesus.
I don't think it's too safe.
It was safe
Oh,
before, damn
he
it.
moves a lot more. He moves a lot more.
Well, now he's awake and he doesn't gotta fucking wipe the crust out of his eyes.
Yeah, I'm betting that the damage you saw was to hit those armor clasps, because there was one or two where you only had hit them once from the fall off.
Yeah. Points are trained to... Yeah, points, that's me. Trained to perceive strands of magic where great creatures focus their power. They are called focus points. Oh, I can just rip his fucking soul out.
Your soul is mine.
Alright, let's see how this do. Hey, I did it.
Oh, shit on a shingle.
Another kinetic strand.
Yay.
You fucked that boy up.
I did it. Yay.
Did you get any loot from him? 'Cause that's
Yeah.
the whole reason you fought him.
Yeah, I got a strand.
Well, yeah, but the other stuff.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, I got one chunk of metal. Oh, and
Opportunist's mask.
I think that was already there.
Oh. Yeah, he might have broken that when he was stomping around.
Or when he
Oh,
fell.
there's something under that shoulder piece. There.
Oh, there is. Ooh.
Sovereign Intrium. Ooh.
And some hardwood. Hell yeah, brother. Well, yeah, I think that's going to do it for this. Thank y'all for joining us. Yeah, Eternal Strand. It's going to be out January 28th on PC, and I believe it might be same date for PlayStation and Xbox. Yeah, full review should be up on the site on the 27th. Yeah. Seems neat so far.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, so thank y'all for joining us. Till next time, I'm dead.
And I'm Cave.
We'll see y'all later.
Goodbye. Have a wonderful time.
Dodge roll.
Excuse me while I whip this out.